Hello, I'm Jessica, your Up North agent. I'm a licensed realtor in Minnesota and Wisconsin. I'm a real estate investor and an Up North enthusiast. We're going to talk about the most popular styles of cabins or homes that have cabin styles to them. There's really 4 main styles. 2 of them are also found in the majority of your residential homes. And like anything, there are differences between them as well as pros and cons. So we'll get to the first more, obvious ones, which again is very similar to your residential homes, and that's going to be a Rambler or a 2-story. A Rambler is everything is on one level. You have all one level living. If there is stairs, it's going down into the lower level. It's going down into the basement, which could be a lookout, a walkout, or a full basement. But everything that an individual would need is going to be on that main level. The other one is going to be a 2-story or 2.5-story and so on and so forth. And that is when you've got an actual whole nother living space that is built upon that main living space. So there's going to be a flight of stairs, you're going to go up, there's going to be additional bedrooms, maybe another laundry room, so on and so forth. But when you're downstairs and you're looking up, you're going to see ceiling. So it's not going to be as open concept in those 2 stories as the ones that we're going to talk about in just a minute, but they're very efficient and they're a very good use of space. In both a Rambler, where you have just the one level living, or in a 2-story, 2.5-story, so on and so forth, you can design that style of building really however you want it. When we talk about cabins, which is what I specialize in, or living in rural northern areas, you can have them be modern looking, like a modern style home or cabin. You can have them be like a mountain modern. If you haven't heard of mountain modern, you should look it up on Pinterest. It's just really fantastic, and you're all going to want to move to Montana. And I think that Yellowstone and shows like that have made that more popular. And then you have your ranch style as well. But typically, again, if you are trying to get into what feels different than a residential home, you are going to see, again, that modern cabin style, the ranch style, the mountain modern, so on and so forth. But still, the build is as typical as you would see in a suburban neighborhood in urban areas. When you get into that true cabin feel, again, whether it's your full-time home like mine, or if it's a place that you frequent, or if it's an investment property, the other 2 very common styles is Aframe and Chalet style, but they often get confused. A lot of people that think that they're in a building like the one that I'm sitting in my home is considered an A-frame, and it's not. This is considered a Chalet style, and let me tell you the 2 big differences. In a true A-frame, the roof line goes all the way down to the earth. So when you are looking at an A-frame cabin, you are looking straight up to the peak of the roof line, all the way down, and you're going to have the metal shingles or asphalt shingles or metal that's going to go all the way down, top to bottom. And also they're going to be very pointy and very vaulted inside. If you follow any of the tiny homes that are coming online, like I do on Instagram, you'll find that A-frame is really popular right now in tiny homes. The reason is they're very efficient, they are inexpensive to build, they are adorable, they give all the nostalgia of that cabin up north feel, and they're just highly sought after in the world of cabins. The downside is because you do have roof from floor to ceiling on 2 sides of your building, there's only windows on the other 2. Something else that when we're living, in rural areas in the Northland, in the woods, around lakes, is we like windows because we want to be able to see outside. So a true A-frame is not going to have any windows because it's all ceiling and roof on the other 2. Now, of course, you can put windows in your roof, but many people don't want to do that for efficiency reasons and for leaking and weather and moisture issues and things like that. Now, between that and a chalet style is when you have those big vaulted ceilings. However, it's not going all the way down. So when you're looking outside, you might see very, very, very tall roof line, but it's not coming all the way down. So in a chalet style, a lot of times you're seeing a 1.5 story, again, like where I'm sitting right now, where there's main level living throughout, and then there's a lofted area that's only covering half of what's below. Again, considered a loft, very popular. You see them in A-frames too, but the chalet style is almost always has them in them, unless somebody truly wants to have one big open concept and everything is going to go straight up to the ceiling, which isn't going to be as efficient. You're not going to be able to have that extra bonus room or bedroom. However, it looks fantastic when you're actually in the space. Now, the chalet style, again, it has all of the unique features of that up north feel. It got that cabin feel no matter where you are. They're very open concept. They're highly sought after, but they're not going to be as efficient as like a Rambler or a 2-story when you can get a lot of living spaces inside your building. I have another video that I did on the different materials that are used in cabin style homes. We talk about timbers, we talk about logs, and I'll link that video in the description below so you can click over to that one as well. What is your favorite type? What is your favorite style? Is it A-frame? Is it chalet? Did you know the difference? Did you think that they were the same thing? I'd love to hear it in the comments. If you would like to work with me or have any more specific questions, you can find me in the description below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.